Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the UG Times. I'm Haley Jackson here with Hayden, Caroline, and Riley, back with another episode. We usually film during the morning time, but today we're actually filming at nighttime. How do you guys feel about that? Are you guys a morning person or a night person?
I'm definitely a night person. It depends on the day, honestly, because I love staying up late and watching TV shows or movies. But I'm also someone who we have a pool, so I love to go to the pool in the morning and play tennis and tennis court. So it just depends if I have something to look forward to or not. So I like filming at night. I like recording it at night because I have such an immense amount of energy right now.
Okay.
I'm a night person for sure. I could stay up all night and sleep all day. I'm a night owl.
That's how my sister is, too.
Alyssa is up at all times.
Alyssa's a vampire, I swear.
What about you?
Oh, thank you for asking. I'm actually a morning person. I like getting things done in the morning, and I like making breakfast. It's my favorite time of the day. And I don't know, I'm just excited because sleeping is literally my favorite. So just waking up from that, I just feel good. I'm so ready. What about you? Who didn't answer? Caroline?
Yeah. Well, I don't know. It really depends for me because I'm I don't need a lot of rest to go. So I could stay up until 2 a.m. and then wake up at 8 a.m. and be fine. But I don't know. I like staying up. It feels nice. I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah.
I'd rather stay up late than wake up early.
But 6 a.m. is a little bit too early.
Oh, yeah.
I'm okay.
No.
Yeah, for real.
Early for me is 8:30. I'm why am I awake?
That's a good type of early right there.
Yeah. But also, whenever I do wake up early, I always, feel a lot more productive. But I know I'm really, not. It just feels nicer sometimes.
Yeah, I love just waking up because I'll just stay in. I have to listen to ambient noise when I fall asleep. If it's not raining outside, I have to have it. And I wear a sleep mask. My sleep routine is really funny because I get so into it. But waking up in the morning and my little ambient noise is on, I usually have my blinds cracked open, so it's really nice. One thing I did recently was this thing on TikTok. It's a sleep recorder app, and I found out that I snore in my sleep, and it really made me sad.
Does it actually work?
I paid $2.99 for multiple. It had 40 recordings because I guess I make a lot. I also move a lot in my sleep, and my bed's pretty loud, so it only listens to the first 20. So I paid $2 extra for all recordings and no ads.
Yeah, I got that app once, and then it only recorded literally while I was awake still, the first 20 minutes, and I was like, well, that's dumb.
That sucks.
I know.
I talk in my sleep. I've had full-on conversations with people while I'm out. It's really funny. Emma tells this story all the time. We were in the mountains one time, and I just started yelling at her in the middle of my sleep. She was like, "What?" And I was just incoherently screaming.
So funny. I just think I sleep. I don't know. No one ever tells me if I do anything. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I used to sleepwalk.
Me too.
Sleepwalk?
I used to sleepwalk all the time.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I would clean things in my sleep, and my parents would well, I was really young, but my parents would freak out because clearly in the middle of the night someone's not usually banging around dishes.
That's funny.
I know, but I guess I grew out of it.
Yeah. I used to sleepwalk because my bedroom's in the upstairs corner of our house, and my parents' bedroom is in the opposite downstairs corner. And when I was little, I would wake up in their bed and be so confused. I had no idea how I got there.
You know what my favorite thing ever is right now?
What?
It's when RuPaul goes on Jimmy Kimmel. Jimmy Fallon. And he goes, drag queen. I am the queen of drag.
His face. He thinks he's gonna get canceled.
You could put that in. That is so funny.
Can we talk about how I hate when people FaceTime me when they don't tell me that they're gonna do that?
I know.
Yes, you make appointments.
Me and my friend
Riley, I did that to you the other day, but one of my friends, whenever I answer every single time, she's always saying bad words, and so when I answer her FaceTime, it's usually in front of my parents, so I'm like, don't say anything bad.
Thank you.
That was funny.
Why are you laughing?
Because you're like, yes, ma'am.
You're like, yeah.
I've gotten a cheese quesadilla. Why'd you question me on that?
It's okay. The other day we went to Cookout and it was like 1:00 in the morning. And we went to Cookout and I had to order for like 6 people and it was really stressful.
1 in the morning, gosh.
Yeah, well, a bunch of us were at Emma's house for a bonfire and we were all like, hey, we should go get Cookout. And so we got there. We're coming from Hampstead. It was like 1 a.m. whenever we got there.
Dang, did you guys drive here?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It was worth it. I was like, I want a milkshake, guys. They're like, oh my god, me too.
I get cheer wine.
Oh,
They're freaking out of mint. The past 2 times.
Ew, good.
The past 2 times that I've been there, they're like, we don't have mint, so I can't get the milkshake that I like, and it's so upsetting.
You get vanilla.
In your life, mint is that.
Vanilla. Vanilla.
So I just got chocolate. I was like, I could have gone to McDonald's for this, but whatever.
Oh, love McDonald's. Like, not gonna lie.
Same.
Only saying that because the people I babysit for, they own a bunch of McDonald's.
Hey, McDonald's, their sweet and sour sauce is top tier.
I've never had it.
Oh, it's so good.
I'm sorry. I would like zoned out. This person's trying to fight with me.
It's okay, we're just talking about McDonald's.
It got out of me. It just said pinching. Like it went through.
I'll have a talk with them.
Have you ever been in a Snapchat group chat with someone who's like blocked you or you blocked them? It's like you're in a group chat with somebody you blocked. Do you want to leave it?
Yeah.
Like,
That's funny.
okay, what we're going to talk about?
We'll ponder on that.
Okay.
I think
and
Helen
another
Keller in water.
I just don't understand how
You know that
she's a
Helen Keller
person.
School for the Deaf and Blind is in my hometown? Like the International Helen Keller School? It's in my...
Wait, isn't that our hometown, Wilmington? Oh, you're not from here.
in
You're
Washington.
stupid.
Can we talk about ghosts?
Yes, I love ghosts.
At some point, can we please? Because I really want to just do a
I'm ready.
conspiracy theory podcast.
What are we...
Conspiracy theory, Captain Crunch.
Shut up.
Yes.
Captain.
Not
Wait, I
Captain
heard
Crunch.
the
Not
Bible
Captain
verses about ghosts.
The Holy Spirit.
Hey, Matthew 14:26. But when the disciples saw him walking on the sea, they were terrified and said, "It's a ghost!" And they cried out in fear. There you go.
Ghosts are real.
Please put all this in.
Jesus was a ghost.
Oh my.
My ghost has been
Here?
visiting me recently.
Oh gosh.
Who?
My ghost. He stopped coming for a while.
Her
but now
personal
he's back.
ghost.
My ghost.
He is my personal
You know-
ghost. Comment down below if you believe in ghosts.
Interactive.
Jesus was a ghost. You heard
It
it here
literally
first.
says that in the Bible. In Matthew.
Period.
14:1.
Hey, you never know.
I believe in ghosts 1000%. I think that there are good spirits and bad spirits, and that you can really get yourself into trouble if a bad spirit comes for you. But I don't think that ghosts are like how they are in the movies, where they're like little white figures. I just think
Yeah.
that they're little orbs, I don't know, around.
I'm scared of ghosts.
Yeah,
I'm
I
like,
agree.
I remember. Did you guys ever watch Goosebumps, the TV show?
No.
Remember?
I watched
I
Halloween.
The
Town.
one episode, the Bloody Mary episode, or they call her Scary Mary. Scary Mary. Sucked her in the mirror.
Yes.
I'm still scared of that.
Did you ever watch the one with the mascot?
Probably. I've seen it all.
And he had like, I can't talk about it right now. I'll be
I'm
freaking
googling.
scared.
Remember the one with Debbie Ryan? No, it wasn't Debbie Ryan.
Uh-oh.
Debbie Ryan,
Was that Debbie Ryan? I'm looking it up. And the one with the guy who played Clay Benson. Wait, Haley, this is scary.
Stop, I'm
Yo.
scared. Don't talk
I
about
love
it.
this one.
Stop, I'm scared. Stop.
That was
I'm
scary.
by myself.
I
don't
wanted to go
not
to
believe in ghosts.
I wanted to go to a school to become a tarot reader or like a card palm reader or like
Those things are cool. Like
Yeah.
I don't understand them,
I
but
think
they're
it's
like
cool.
the idea of it is
Yeah,
cool.
you go to school.
or like a psychic, but my mom said I am not allowed.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
Debbie Ryan in the
makes
show. She got stuck in
Debbie Ryan.
the haunting hour. That's what it's called. It was Goosebumps. But same dude.
I really thought Radio Rebel was everything.
Me too.
I-
Have any of you guys
Radio
seen the? Oh
Rebel.
wait,
Okay, so to close tonight up, I wanted to ask you all if you had like a standout verse from the week or something that like stood out to you when you were reading.
in small groups, the tribe small groups, I guess, we're reading Ephesians. And wait, Riley, was it Ephesians 5 or 6?
We did both last night.
Okay, but cut that part out. We were reading Ephesians 5 and 6 this week, and it was basically just talking about like relationships between like husbands and wives, children and their parents, God and the church, and it was really cool to like. It kind of opened my eyes more to like how God, I guess, kind of expects us to act in a way of like compliance to, or not compliance, like submission to Him and our husbands for one day.
Yeah, I really liked it. We got to like ask a lot of questions to Miss Kelly and Angel, who are both married. So we got to like ask about like when they knew that their husband was the one and whatnot. So I really liked that experience, like being able to have like questions and like kind of girl time, because I don't have like a sister or anything, so they're kind of like my sisters. But first, I don't know where, I think it was on Instagram or Pinterest, and it was Proverbs 24:27, which is, prepare your work outside, get everything ready for yourself in the field, and after that build your house. And I think it kind of goes with just building up and progressing, because like a house is a big deal. So I kind of like interpreted it as like you have to work to get to something bigger. So that's kind of how I've been like applying it to my life, is just like taking baby steps to get my main goal. So that was like my stand.
Beautiful.
Love that.
Something I read today was John 16, and it said John 16:32 through 33, and it says, "A time is coming, and in fact has come, when you will be scattered, each to your own home. You will leave me all alone. Yet I am not alone, for my Father is with me. I have told you these things so that in me you may have peace. In this world you will have trouble, but take heart, I have overcome the world." And I think that is really good for this time of feeling alone and just feeling a little lost in what we're supposed to do right now. And I think that, did you hear my voice crack? That was so bad. Anyways, just what we're supposed to do right now. And I've been talking about this plan that I've been doing for like the past 2 podcasts. But I still think it's really good.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh my god, this woman's scaring me. She heard me. That's awkward.
Well, I've been like making my way through John a little bit, and so I was reading John 11 the other day, and I saw something on Instagram that related to it, because in John 11 it talks about like Jesus crying because Lazarus had died, and it's so John 11:35 is Jesus wept, and so I saw something on Instagram, and it was like, a Jesus who never wept could never wipe away my tears, which is really powerful to me, because we like, Jesus was human too, and he experienced the same pains that we experience and the same emotions that we experience, which is really something that you don't really think about, because you think of him as such like a higher person. You never think about him on like a lower level of like, he went through hard times as well.
Yeah, I really like that, and like how you explained it too.
That is
Yeah, and just like going through, because it's like Lazarus died, but the Lord knew that he was going to raise him from the dead, and his sisters were like questioning him and like, why, like, if you'd come earlier, my brother wouldn't have died, and all these things. And it's just kind of like a trust the process, because the whole time Jesus knew that Lazarus was sick, and he stayed where he was for 2 extra days. And whenever he came back, he knew that Lazarus was going to be dead, and he was still sad about it, and he grieved. But then he was like, I have a bigger plan than this, and he brought him back, which I think is really powerful.
Yeah,
That's really good.
sick. What's your plans for this weekend?
This is not like the beginning of the week, but I have a friend coming over Monday. We were supposed to hang out Wednesday, but it poured, so we couldn't really go tan in the rain because it doesn't work like that. So she's coming over Monday, and the UV index is super high, so we're gonna try to get a little bit of a tan, and make TikToks hopefully too. One of my Shein packages is coming, so it's my bikini
Yes.
one Monday. I'm very
I ordered
exciting.
stuff
Wait.
with Shein.
excited.
Update, guys. They actually don't steal your information
Really?
anymore. I'll send you the link if you
Please
want it.
do.
DM me.
Yeah, I'm ordering. Their stuff seems really nice. So
It is.
I'm ordering some stuff.
Just don't order anything white because it always comes see-through.
Look at the reviews, because a lot of the reviews have photo
Yes.
reviews, so you can see how it
Yes.
actually
Oh,
looks.
Yeah,
It's fire.
they have a really good I mean, you don't have to put this in. I don't care, but their plus size clothes are so they have a very good variety.
And you all just show your love in your pictures, and you're all glowing, and it's love it.
Aw. I don't have much planned for this weekend. I honestly will probably just stay home, and I might dye more of my hair.
I love the blue.
but I don't
So
know.
pretty.
I really want to dye my whole head blue, but my mom is skeptical.
So tomorrow, Friday, which I guess it's already happened once this comes out, my mom is taking Emily Green and I to Myrtle Beach because I need to find a dress for a wedding. And I'm on a mission to find a purple dress.
Thank you, everybody, for tuning in on this week's episode of the UG Times. We really loved having you guys here. And next week, we are going to have a special guest. So stay tuned to see that.
Bye.
See you guys next time. Have a great
Great
weekend.
talking to y'all. Good
Yay.
night. Sleep well.